I'm looking at you both. You both have amazing skin. Obviously, you guys are wellness girlies, but I want to know your non-negotiables, skin, wellness, whatever it is.
Okay, you have to. Her skincare routine is way better than mine.
It's really funny. I have probably a 12-step skincare routine.
Let's hear it.
It's not super intense. I have very dry skin, so I need a lot of moisture. So I have this, it's like this kind of milk. It's not the Hailey Bieber one, but it's another brand, kind of like a toner. Every single day, I do face oil and gua sha. Do you do gua sha?
Sometimes. I'm not super consistent.
I'm very consistent with it. And
really,
I don't know. I feel like it makes a difference.
It does make a difference.
I don't know for sure, but I think it does.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice part of my ritual. Like, I enjoy doing that in the morning. I also do, you always laugh at me, I do an ice cube on my face in the morning just to
that too.
wake up.
I love it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like the first time I did that, you were like, what is going on?
And then I copied you.
And then you got into it. Yeah. So the ice, the gua sha, the oil, and then I try not to wear too much on my face. I do a tinted moisturizer, sunscreen every single day of my life, rain or shine, on my face. That is non-negotiable for sure. What else? Hair. I think just not washing my hair too much.
Yeah.
I'm on like day 5.
I know.
I have like half a pound of Crown Affair
yes.
in my hair right now. I'm like,
dry shampoo.
Dragging it out a little.
Yeah.
I do
Oil,
the same.
hair mask. Trying not to do too much to my hair. I still heat style my hair sometimes, but I'm trying to wear it natural more because I know it's better. This is not natural, but I do wear it natural more. It's more wavy.
Yeah.
Oh,
those are all great. I definitely am like a less is more. I feel like definitely not washing my hair a lot. I don't wash my face that much. And I thought that was so weird. And then I saw that Alex Cooper from Call Her Daddy got all this press about how like she doesn't wash her face. And I was like, oh,
really?
okay.
Wait, you don't wash your face at night?
At night, like I take off my makeup, but I often just do it with warm water.
That's wild.
I know. I don't wash my
I
face
never
that
wash my
much.
face in the morning because it dries out my skin too much. But when I have sunscreen and makeup on, I'm doing an oil cleanse and a full face wash after at night.
Well, no, I mean, I definitely do use face wash and also my skin. I just came off a plane, so my skin's not amazing right now.
No,
but
it looks good.
Oh, thank you. But then I think, also we both just turned 30. I know you've been really open about this. I've never gotten like Botox or anything like that. And I think, I'm trying to just see how my face goes. Like, I think that's a really, in this day and age, kind of a crazy thing to like not do anything. But, I'm kind of curious. I'm not saying I'll never do anything, but I think it's just, it's kind of subversive now to like not
do it. I'm glad you brought this up because I wanted to talk to you about the face taping.
Yes.
I'm really curious. I need to know your process because I also am trying to not do Botox or anything. And I feel like that seems like such a good alternative.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
How well it works.
Yeah.
And I've said, I just did a podcast on this and I did a Instagram or a TikTok the other day too. And I was like, had you told me 14 months ago?
Oh my gosh.
This would be my life. Taping my face at night, not getting Botox. Because before I was like, high maintenance to be low maintenance.
Yeah.
Give me Botox once every however many months. And then like I move on with my life. However, that does kind of create like a toxic cycle in my experience, at least, where you're like, oh, do I have a line here? Like, oh, I'm getting movement. Then you go back and then you're like in this cycle of self-examination kind of. The tape, I really didn't have any expectations. And it's only the specific type of tape, the Japanese one.
Okay, I need the link.
Yeah, I'll send it to you in the show notes.
Amazing.
It's $28 for like a whole roll of tape. It's lasted me like 2 to 3 months. I don't do it every single night. You cut it into the strips and you can tape it however, depending on what your concerns are. And it takes 1 minute. And literally you wake up with like smooth, glassy, amazing skin.
I'm sold.
People
Done.
have sent me messages and like left me comments and stuff who have never done Botox, who are like 40, who were on the fence about getting it. And then they tried taping instead and they're like, everybody thinks that I got Botox. So there's no science behind it. Everyone, I know,
If it
like,
works,
I
it
like
works,
the anecdotal.
though. I like
that.
the anecdotal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have believed it. And it's not like you can't make the exact comparison and it's not like a panacea, but especially for you guys are young. You definitely don't need Botox, either of you right now. I feel like it'll just help to like kind of be preventative in that way.
Well, I also, I don't know if there's any science to this, but I feel like there has to be something to when you smile and all those muscles in your face move, it does signal to your brain to, release dopamine, serotonin, like all of these happy hormones and chemicals.
Yeah.
And I feel like if your face never moves, then it's like, it's almost this, it has to be this feedback loop where your brain isn't getting the signal to like produce those. So
I've heard both. I actually just had a derm on the show who said like people are happier from Botox. And I'm like,
really?
I mean, I think like maybe because you feel good about yourself or whatever, you're more confidence. But I feel like I've heard that it helps with depression.
Oh, I think for some people it does, especially if there's a lot of like tension.
Yes.
I've heard like for tension headaches, things like that.
But I also think in conversation with somebody, like there's mirror neurons, like we're feeding off of each other.
Yes.
And I had a lot of people tell me like, it's so nice that your face moves now. It doesn't move that much. I don't know. I'm just not that expressive. But like before it was like frozen like a mask. And obviously you can do Botox and not be totally frozen, but like,
no, it's
I think it's nice to
see.
like be in conversation with someone. They're smiling, they have lines, like they can express, like move their forehead. And I'm not anti-Botox or anything, but I do think that there is definitely a shift towards more natural, more conservative, trying different modalities. Like I think people are being a lot more cognizant about what they're putting in their bodies, whether it's what they're eating, to feel good. And a lot of people, unfortunately, like are having side effects from these things.